What's up, deadmau5? How are you?
I'm alright.
Good to see you, man. Backstage here at Earls Court. First electronic artist ever to sell it out.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
Well done, bro. Well done. Just dealing quickly with, obviously, for the people watching, disappointment in Glasgow. Just a quick word from you, obviously, because it's
not my decision.
No, I know.
I call it the powers that be. The powers that be are, sometimes tedious, sometimes they help, sometimes they don't help.
I think it's pretty evident out there that the way we would still be in Glasgow right now.
Probably.
Safely.
Which isn't bad.
No, it's not a problem, but shows to be done. So this tour has been a huge step up for you in terms of stage show.
Yeah.
What you're trying to put forward. When did the idea first when did you first register that you could do shows of this scale with this kind of stage thing?
I don't know. I think it's the Facebook numbers. You know what I mean? Kind of just looking at that and then going.
So many friends.
I think there's a direct correlation between how much of a budget we could put into a show as to how many friends we have.
I've got so many real friends on Facebook. I'm sure I can sell out an arena tour. Tell us a little bit about the label and what's going on with that, because
a lot of big things this year. We signed on Sonny Skrillex. He's kicking ass, taking names. And I've got some new releases with Sophie coming out on Mousetrap, and Feed Me is doing a new EP coming out. So the label's just.
It's hard though. I mean, surely to balance all that, given that you're still trying to make, as we called it just before, an artist album, not a comp.
Because
tour.
A lot of these producers and artists that are coming on are very self-dependent. That's one thing I really look for in my labels when I'm signing on an artist. Is like, I really love your stuff, but I can't be like.
Yeah.
Holding your hand the
Can't
whole way
witness
through. You gotta and do stuff, and then I just want to see your art, your music. It's a package. Okay.
Is that important to you because you're so artistically orientated, not just musically orientated, that they bring that aspect to it too, that there's some kind of imagination?
Yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Because I like people that can, obviously take control of their whole show, take control of their artwork, take control of their music, more obviously, and all of their, kind of their ideas and how they want to go forward. Because, I mean, if I was kind of babysitting them and telling them how to do it,
would you be kind of executive producing every record?
Yeah, I don't really want to go that route. You know what I mean? It's about the artist and it's about what they want to do, and I'm just kind of like, well, I've got a team that's can help you do what you need to do. If you need help in that area, it's like not every amazing musician is the best distributor.
Can you see Mousetrap being as broad as your own taste? Because what people hear from deadmau5 as the artist is what you're very good at, but I know you have broad taste in music and you're into other things too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I kind of branched out there with the Skrillex. It's a bit dubstep-y, it's a bit housey, kind of baby child of the two, but it's...
But what about going back into the rock? Because that's essentially where you kind of came from initially, is that area. Could you imagine signing a rock band?
Yeah, absolutely. If I find something, I really just need a lot more time off of, the deadmau5 thing to just kind of nestle that. So right now I'm just kind of the guy in the chair that's going, no. But, I think as, the label grows a bit more, I'll be more like, all right, don't have to do a 7-month tour, so I can actually...
But that's not going to happen, and we know it's never going to happen at this stage. Look at the body language. Remarkable. So here tonight, it's a big celebration. I mean, this is... You must have had a moment at least once today, I know you were on stage, where you think, God, all of this...
You know what? I've been just so
beginnings.
freaked out about the new toy up there.
Tell us about that.
Well, we got this new... turbo lemur, if you will. It's a big 75-inch controllable touchscreen surface where I can do stuff. But the problem is that the hardware came in so late, like actually mid-tour. I think we were in Bournemouth on the first show, and they're like, okay, it's here. And I'm like... You showed it to me in Coventry, and it literally... it's already come on so much further than that. Yeah. And when you showed it to me, it was just like this kind of big screen with a bit of a Minority Report level vibe going, but it was very rudimentary. Yeah. But, I hooked up with a very talented programmer in the Czech Republic, and he's just like, crunch time. I'm like, dude, 18th has to be done by the 18th. Yeah. But, it's not as fully functional as I dreamt it up to be. But it's still original. It works. It's original, man. And you're going to get to walk down the middle of the crowd, too. Yeah. That's cool. You got a ramp. I get out of the cube for 10 minutes, which is going to be a nice feeling. We got this crazy laser cage thing going on. It'll be cool. It's more like the pilot of this software. Yeah. It's like I said, it's like Pac-Man, but when Pac-Man was first invented, everyone flipped out on Pac-Man. Yeah, he didn't even have a mouth. He was just a sphere. Exactly. But it was still amazing at the time. So, 2011, you excited about it? Yep. Yeah. I get a good 3 months off, which means I can.
No, you don't. You never have time.
Yeah, I do.
What are you going to do?
I-
What are you going to do? Sit around watch movies? It's not your vibe.
music.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna make
That's not
music.
off. It's not time
Off
off.
tour.
Okay, good. Okay, let's
Not
be
playing in a
specific.
show. And you know, by then the whole show's being revamped, and I'm gonna let the creative guys do that, and all the tech guys
Spend your money.
spend someone's money. It definitely ain't mine because I don't have any. And it's gonna be good. So I'll have more time to look at my artists
Yeah.
and the label and my own music, and then hopefully fix that software after it breaks tonight, because I know it will.
It's so going to break tonight.
It
You're going to
is,
be up
it
there
is.
pressing the screen.
That's
It's
the thing
nothing's
about
going to happen.
projectors, because someone's just gonna walk by and go, oh, and then just hit it with their
Trip.
foot, and then the whole thing's just gonna go. And I'm gonna be like that.
Listen, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for putting this on. I think this is a really big moment for dance music, and I'm glad it's you. And
Oh,
it's good to
cool.
see you, man. Have a good
All
one.
right, well, cheers.
Word.